Hello, KiSS Army. Back doing the picture discs that were released exclusively on the KiSS website from 2020 to currently, as of today, April 5th, 2026. So I'm going to show all of the releases, and I have the complete list here of you of all of them, including all the ones that only had 500 copies. So I'm going to also show some extra picture discs as well, a few others. So let's get started. It's going to be a long video. Okay, starting with the first album. This one was the 50th anniversary. Has the rhinestones sticking out there on the album. Really neat. So this has a limited to 500 copies, and it did come with a poster. So there's the front, and there's the back of that. And I'll show you the poster as well. A lot of these started coming with double-sided posters for the picture disc. This one had one of the smaller ones with one side poster. And that was the 1974 first album, and this picture disc release from the website was 2024. Okay, so next we have Hotter Than Hell. I took them out so I can show you faster, but there's the hype stickers that are on them. 50th anniversary picture disc, premium jacket. And this was also 500 copies on this one. So this one is an original 1974, and the picture disc was released on the website in 2024. And this one's going to be one of those double-sided pictures. These have those, what do they say? Holographic paper, new double-sided poster. And oh yeah, and a lot of these are numbered, so I did not mention the number on the first one. I'll have to go back and do that. So I think I'm going to have to throw my glasses on here and there so I don't miss things. This first album was number 97 out of 500. Hotter Than Hell is number 465 out of 500. Now, Dressed to Kill, that was just last year. This one was limited to 1,000. 50th anniversary. Gold foil wrap jacket with two-sided poster. The number on here, 698. And then show you what the hype sticker was said. Originally, I didn't start collecting these, and then next thing you know, I started getting them all, so they all sell out really quick. Most of these 500 copies, or even lately the last few been 1,000, and they still go pretty fast. Okay, so that was Dress to Kill, 1975, and then the picture disc was released in 2025. Okay, here we have the 50th anniversary of Alive. And that's 1975, and then the picture disc was released in 2025. And I think the last I looked, this one you were actually able to get again on the website. And it comes with a hoodie. This also came with a double-sided poster. And the KiSS fan banner. It's pretty neat that they did that. And you did get the book on a more glossy type cover. But the pictures inside are still the same. They're not glossy like that. And that's what that looks like. Putting things in gold for the 50th. These have like just a A, B, C, D for sides. So I know a lot of these are really hard to come by, so I figured had to be somebody out there that wanted to see them. I think I showed that, right? Okay, and here's the newest one that just came in not too long ago. I think I got about a week ago. The new Destroyer, 50th anniversary. And you can see how that cover so it says foil wrap jacket with gold foil and ink details and two-sided poster limited to 1,000 copies. And Destroyer came out in '76 and this was released in 2026. I actually wanted the picture disc to have the album cover on it because it was such a unique, you know, cover. Like, it's an iconic cover there, but it's not on the actual disc. It comes with the original album sleeve and a double-sided poster. And the actual album. And that was the newest one. I was actually waiting on this one to make this video. So it'll be current up to Destroyer. Next we have Rock and Roll Over. So 1976, this was released in 2021. Now that Destroyer I just showed was 1,000 copies. The Rock and Roll Over had more copies. I don't know how many were made of it, but there was more than just 500 or 1,000. It was somewhere in the 2,500 to 3,000 range. Came with that. I don't know if you can see the movement. And anything else? Did it come with the sticker? It does come with the sticker. And this is just a stunning picture disc, I think. I really like that one. Yeah, I showed that on the KiSS vinyl tag for, I think, favorite picture disc. Really nice. Okay. Next we got Love Gun. So the release of Love Gun was '77, and then this was the 2022 release of the picture disc. So this, some of the older ones, they had the wrap on them, but then the newer ones now just come in those reclosable sleeves, and they're not wrapped like that anymore. But this one came with the gun like that, but you did not get the yellow bang paper. Wasn't in there. So, and I thought maybe mine was messed up, but I hear others were the same thing. So, that one, the pictures are actually crooked from the other side. The sleeve on it came with the old original sleeve. I don't know. Probably missed some sleeves. Huh? So, okay. So Love Gun was also 500 copies to that edition. Alive 2 here is also 500, only 500 copies. So 1977 was the original of Alive 2, and then 2022 they released this one. And then it's a cutout there. That's the actual sleeve of the album in there that you see. And that'll be a member on each side. Comes with the book. That the original 1977 came with. So it also has the tattoo stickers in here somewhere. There's directions on how to do those. So like I said, with the early releases, like they came with the wrap, I just cut them open to take the album out. So like the gatefolds, I didn't open them, but it's no different than the old original gatefold with that amazing gatefold on Alive 2. And then we have double platinum. This was the very first one they did on the KiSS website. This was 2020. Yeah, originally 1978. This was made in 2020. This is the first one they released. It had the platinum record there. And these are really neat. So they also they released 2 of the picture discs. This one has all 4 members on the disc, and that one had a lot less copies. That one I didn't have opened at all, but that's what the inside still looks the same as the original. And actually, I should grab that, huh? Nope, I guess I can't. Know where I ended up putting the open one at. So I could show you the disc, but that must be underneath maybe. So this is, yeah, so Dynasty, which was 1979, released again for this in 2024. You had a record store bag sleeve that it came in. Tip-on jacket, silver foil, picture disc, foil poster, 500 copies. So this has like a little handle. And if I remember at the end, I'll show you the other double platinum vinyl. I have it open somewhere. So out of 500, this was number 346. My 500 double platinum, was 8 numbered? That one, the first one was not numbered, huh? Okay. Okay, so this was only a single-sided poster. Seems to not want to open. Okay. So done in foil. So that was pretty cool. I don't know if I showed you the hype sticker on Dynasty. And then the hype sticker for Unmasked. Which says, picture disc and premium jacket with silver foil wrap jacket, brand new sticker sheet, double-sided poster, limited to 500 units and each numbered. So that was 1980, then redone in 2025. Okay, my number was 215. You'll see with the KiSS greatest picture disc, that picture right there is very similar to one they used on there. Okay, so there's a sticker sheet and a poster in here. So, cool poster. That sticker sheet here. Okay. Oh. This here is just an unofficial unmasked. That isn't part of the KiSS exclusive. They're doing on the website. It was just, I don't know, I thought it looked kind of neat. So I got it. Came with a poster. Just throw that in there real quick. Okay, so the Elder, it came out in '81, and then they did this in 2021. So this was a 40th anniversary super limited edition 500 copy premium gatefold jacket with Japan cover art and lyric translations. And okay, so one of those 3D literature covers is in here. So those are kind of neat. So this is, okay. This one's, yeah, I think only the second one. This is the first one that came out after double platinum, and they're not numbered. Not numbered. Now, the Elder did make another one that wasn't limited to 500 like this one. That's still available on the website. That has the, shows the hand. But this is the limited 501 copy. So I don't think there's anything else in there, right? It is a lyric sheet, though. Okay, this is just original Creatures of the Night, 1982. And since that was still wrapped, the Elder, this was the gatefold, so I couldn't open that. I took this one off the wall and just put a newer one up there for now, and then I'll put the original one back. Okay, Creatures of the Night. Sleeve's in bad shape. I don't even know which way is the actual opening. Oh, that was right. Okay. Okay, so for Lick It Up, it was 1983, and then they did this for 3,000 copies on the website. That was in 2023. So 3,000 copies, numbered, Lick It Up album, Lick It Up 12-inch single, and an All Hell's Breaking Loose 12-inch single. So they put 3 of them in here. So out of 3,000, I'm number 500. So it's like a foil cover there. So that's the actual album. Here's the 12-inch single for Lick It Up. Has Not for the Innocent and I Still Love You on there as well. The All Hell's Breaking Loose single has Young and Wasted also on there. Not too many things you see with Vinnie Vincent on it. Okay, so now that we're into the non-makeup era, I did want to go over real quickly some solo album stuff that's, you know, older stuff. The 2006 solo picture disc. And on these, their faces were on both sides. The Japanese ones, it looks like they say they're 1979 on them. And they have that on one of the sides, which is really neat. These came with, you know, and lyric sheet, Japanese lyric sheet. And show you one of these picture discs. Like, see, that's a side. Then the other side is just a normal picture disc side. But I display this side that only the Japanese version has. There's jeans. Same thing. The other side would be just the normal picture disc. And then these are the Europe picture discs. These were released in 2010. And these actually came in a plastic sleeve with the actual songs on the back. So they're all slightly different. Okay. Screw those in there real quick. So next we have 1985's Animalize. And this was redone in 2024. A picture disc replica fur jacket cover plus double-sided poster. 500 copies, each numbered. This copy is 201. And yeah, it's got an interesting texture feel to it for sure. And I don't know if I showed the hype sticker. I don't think I did. And that's the double-sided poster that came with Animalize. So next we have Asylum. 1985's Asylum. And then 2025 they did the picture disc. 40th anniversary, premium jacket wrapped in silver foil paper, Japan, Obi, and translation insert, iron-on transfer sheet, double-sided poster, 500 copies. So you got the Obi that just kind of sits on there. This is number 423 out of 500. The hype sticker. Okay, they said there was a couple different things in here, huh? Translations insert. What does that mean? Okay. That, I guess. Oh, okay. So you got like a... So you got a lyric sheet. Looks like one inside in English, and one Japanese. And the accept no imitations that they were doing in the asylum era. Okay. A lot to go through, huh? Crazy Nights 1987 that they did. This was not a newer version of that. Don't know if they'll do any of the ones that they already did them. If they already did them in the States or not. Same with Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits. So this would be 88. So, nice picture disc from the 80s. Okay, so back to the exclusive ones from the website. We have 1989's Hot in the Shade. And they redid the new one of this just last year, I think. Where are we at? 2024 was the Hot in the Shade. 35th anniversary picture disc, premium jacket with Sphinx sand texture plus double-sided poster. Limited to 500 units worldwide and each numbered. So here is the sleeve. And the other side. Yeah, the cover of that feels, and the back, yeah, that's a definite different texture to it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to get me a drink. Okay, so we're on live 3. So live 3 was a 93. Picture disc was 2023. So this is a deluxe picture disc, die cut jacket edition, limited to 500 worldwide, 30th anniversary. Yeah, doesn't look to be numbered. Yeah, Bruce Kulick on a picture disc. So this one was 2023. So they weren't coming in the reclosable seals yet, so I don't take the wrap off. Keep the hype sticker intact. But the inside is still the same look as the original one. Okay, this is the KiSS Greatest. Now this one, okay, it was originally 96, but it didn't have a vinyl till the Hysteria Road case, which was when? So I was thinking 2014. And then they did the reissue of these greatest in 2022. That's when this version came out. So hopefully everybody caught that. That's that image I was talking about on the unmasked one. The unmasked is very similar to that one. Not the same, but similar. And the Carnival of Souls had one too. Back when it came out, so this is obviously, an older version with the not part of the new exclusive KiSS So I would imagine this would just have the year of this album, Yeah, 1996 on there. Okay, well, we're getting there. And this was the Psycho Circus. And Psycho Circus was 1998, and this release was 2023. Picture disc foil, limited to 500 units worldwide. The foil O card edition. I'll pull that off. It's got a lyric sleeve on it. I don't think there's anything else in there. And then this last one here is the KiSS Monster, which came out originally with the album. There was no release on the website. When I bought this, I bought a Monster album and received the picture disc in the mail. And I was just trying to get another copy, which I already had of Monster. And even better, I got the picture disc, but no hype sticker. But there's that. Okay. The only thing, I forgot to show you the inside of the Greatest is the gatefold that wouldn't open because I have the wrap still on it. This is the colored vinyl version, so it's the same inside. And then the original one from the road case was not a gatefold. It was not a gatefold. And I'm wondering about that double platinum though. I think I found it. Yeah. Here's an open one, so I can show you what those picture discs look like on the double platinum that had less copies, or more copies. This was around the 3,000 area or so. And the other album is the same exact thing. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Wanted to get a picture disc of all these ones that they've been doing on the website. I had them all on there for you to see, and I couldn't find any of them out there like that, so that's why I made this video. So thanks for watching.